slow it down. Been crying out to God. Have been praying and praying, and there's some things I wanted God to do. And down the reason, the enemy was trying to convince me. Trying to convince me that God wasn't going to do it. I took a piece of paper and I remember writing down just 2 lines. I just wrote, I may not know when. And then I wrote, I may not know how. I think it was the next day that I wrote, but I know God's delay is not a denial. And so we came up with the song entitled Wait. And while we minister this to you, I want you to think about your own situations. Think about what you've been praying for. And find yourself in this song. Choir, make it personal. Your own situation, your own season. Touch somebody around you and tell them, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on God. In the Bible, there was a man that had been lame for over 38 years. He went down to the pool of Bethesda in hope that his body might be healed. For legend said the angel would trouble waters, and that the first one to step in, that immediately right then and there that healing would begin. But the Bible said he just waited. I said in church, the man just waited. Those behind him stepped in front of him, and those on the side of him began to move all about him. He didn't know when, he didn't know how. He knew God's delay was not a denial. He didn't know when, he didn't know how, but he knew God's delay was not a denial. And so he waited, he waited, he waited. I tell you, church, he waited. Who is he waiting on? The Bible said there was a man named Job that had been sick for so long until the very flesh began to pull away from his bones. His wife came running to him with demons all in her eyes. Said, babe, I know you love the Lord, but why not cuss God and die? But the Bible said he waited.